Hey everybody! So it's been a pleasure. I did a talk here last year, talking about water-based heat transfer and water-based reflective. This year, of course, Chimera never stopped innovating. So we have developed this new technology called SB4D, the ultimate heat transfer solution for almost all of the DWR treated fabrics. Now, a lot of outerwear brands, okay, sportswear, outerwear brands, are having the most challenging time with having the heat transfer sticking onto their fabrics on garments, right? Bags, footwear, products like that. So up until now, okay, there was never a solution to this problem. And of course, I'm very proud to stand here and introduce the SP40 technology here today to you guys. So a few things that we're gonna, quick introduction to myself, okay? You guys can call me Phung. I graduated from North Carolina State University from the States with a degree in textiles. And then currently, I am the managing director at Chimera, and my previous experience been with Burlington Worldwide, okay, technical fabric related, safe reflections, reflective for workwear, sportswear, and then Bemis for a little bit over a year and a half. Now, today we're going to cover three things. One, company, a quick intro so that you guys get to know who Chimera really is. And then the SB4D heat transfer technology. Very quick question. So I see my colleagues, Elsa and Max, have been passing out flyers of this technology. So if you guys didn't get one, make sure you go see them. One on the left, one on the right. They will make themselves available for you. Can you raise your hand if you are representing a brand? Okay, and good. Or even garment factory, because we're building this SB4D technology around, brand specify as well as collaboration with factories. And so the last session here we have is going to be the Q&A. Okay, let's dive right in. So who is Chimera? We are a subsidiary of Chensline Holdings. Okay, we are from Taiwan. We're a world-class coder of advanced material and heat transfer applications. So including PU, TPU, silicone, right? Reflective, glow-in-the-dark, photochromic, thermochromic technologies. We make those. Everything starts with like membranes, and then we work with adhesive, different layers and stuff, and then we convert it to logos. So for factory partners, okay, for brand partners, look at us as your strategic partner in advanced material, anything you can think of coding. And we also have a specialty fabric collections with reflective, as well as a full line of trims and heat transfer. This is an overview of where and where we are today. So in Taiwan, that's our HQ. In China, we have our own coding facility in Xiamen. Okay, so the SB4D product, raw materials is prepped in China, but then the finished logos and all of that will be manufactured out of Taiwan. Okay, and in Sri Lanka, we have a sales and tech support office as well over there. Okay, so a question to all of you. What do you do when your heat transfer logo fail to adhere to DWR treated fabrics? It's a lot of headaches with this. I mean, at the factory level, when things go wrong or the heat transfer after a couple wash falling off, so the heat transfer supplier will then say, it's the fabric's problem, it's never our problem. The fabric supplier will say, nope, it's the heat transfer problem because it's the adhesive, right? Chimera will be here to resolve all of those headaches. And when we look at a problem, we look at it in a big scale, okay, a bigger scope and trying to bring a resolution to specific problem. This one is one of the example. I think in all of my 16 years of heat transfer experience, this is one of the major breakthrough for the heat transfer label market. So SB4D stands for Super Bond for DWR treated fabric. Now there are 7 features that you guys should know about. Let's go through them quickly, and then afterward we will have some questionnaire for you guys. So it's a formulation of either a polyester mixture, okay, or a TPU-based mixture with other proprietary adhesive formulation to form chemical and mechanical bonds to the fabrics during the lamination process. So when you think of DWR fabric, most of the time they are densely woven. The fabric structure itself, very hard for any adhesive to penetrate into the fabric itself. That's why it's so hard, right? Not only to mention, on top of that, you have the different type of DWR treatment, right? Now we are advancing, so from C10 to C6, now we are advancing to C0. That's even more challenging on more different fabrics. So this SB4D is suitable for both lightweight and heavyweight, okay, substrates, except wax and silicone coating right now. We still have not found a way. Well, we do have a way, but it's super costly, so it's not realistic, and that's why we're not launching any silicone-coated fabric application. But DWR, when it comes to PU, TPU, acrylic, or mixture of different of those type, should not be a problem. Okay, and right now the steps to this is when we work with a brand partner or a garment factory partner, they'll send us a list of fabrics so that we can get them all SB4D certified and approved before we start selling any of the or producing any of those heat transfer for them. So in terms of wash durability, okay, we can make our product wash up to 60-degree 10 cycles. A lot of time when there's a problem in this area, brands will have to come in, compromise their wash standard just so that, to go by, live another day. But what I'm saying is you don't have to compromise the wash standard. We can still give you the highest wash standard your garment deserve and your brand deserve. Now, this is a low temperature bonding application. Okay, it's not 180-degree preheat, pre-bond, and then with the lamination, 5 kg pressure and 20-30 seconds. This is a very simple process that we have developed for our SB4D heat transfer for it to work. So, 2 other things is rich RSL and OEKO-TEX compliance. Now, I want you guys to think of our SB4D as the formulation, and then we have the flexibility of changing the skins, okay, the surface layer. So the flyers you guys have, that's reflective, okay, and we can also do PU, white, black, right, or a silicone, and with our SB4D. So those will all be available when we make this technology to work. One last point here, energy and cost saving for garment vendors. This is gonna blow your mind. Let's jump into the next slides. Let's talk about the sustainability part of the SB4D. So number one, of course, everybody's talking about the life of polyester right now. So we are in the right direction and the right roadmap to start to explore recycled TPEE adhesive mixture along with our formulation of SB4D. That's one. That's gonna be available in the future. 2, let's talk about the actual energy and cost saving that we can bring to a garment facility. Okay, look at the chart. We did some study existing heat transfer versus SB4D heat transfer products. So from equipment standpoint, traditional industrial heat press, we have to work with maybe a variation of plus or minus 5 degree, and during lamination procedure protocol. We do have an approved Chimera iron-on device, which we'll use to work with SB4D products. Okay, and then the variation is plus and minus 2 degrees Celsius. Let's look at temperature. Right now, all the feedback that we've been gathering from our Garmin partners, is that they're having to raise up to 180 degrees to laminate that fabric. Not only, I mean, when you think of this high temperature, you're not only ruining or destroying the waterproof membrane itself. A lot of time, you're gonna destroy the fabric too, with the over here, SB4D would only require a low temperature lamination process, 125 to 145. That's the range that we testing, and it's working. Okay. Pressure, high pressure on industrial heat press machine, 5 kg, 6 kg, just to get it to stick for first and then wash. Maybe it's not guaranteed. Minimal pressure on our device, so we don't want any of the operator to insert any more pressure. This device itself, lightweight, okay, it's enough. So we're changing how heat transfer is being applied when it comes to DWR fabrics. We're changing how we've always known, okay, to be a high-cost process due to labor costs, lengthy of time of operating one heat transfer versus a 15 seconds in the bonding process and a low temperature, minimal pressure. Okay, let's talk about the lamination process. So we have already covered temperature and pressure. Now, when a garment factory face any challenging DWR fabrics, there are multiple steps to it. Okay. They preheat the fabric panel based on the instruction from heat transfer supplier for, right now, 20 seconds, and press it for 20 seconds, okay? And then wait until it's cold, they peel it off, and then having to repress for 30 seconds. Okay, like I say, just trying to get any adhesive trying to penetrate through the fabric, but at those conditions, they are super stringent, and they are super destructive to the fabric itself. A lot of time after those, application protocol being executed, you will see there are a lot of damage already around the fabric itself. So over here at, using the Chimera iron-on device, we are talking about a single press for 15 seconds and cold peel after 10 minutes. That's all you ever need. If it works, it's going to work. If it's not working, it will not work. Okay, so very plain and simple. The last 2 points I really want to spend some time, because this means a lot to us. When we develop a product, right, we are not only looking to resolve the problem itself, but at the same time on a bigger scale, energy saving. So our SB4D is estimated to save at least 10 times the energy consumption. Think about machine size. Heat press versus iron-on, right? It takes 3 minutes for our iron-on to crank it up to 145 degrees Celsius versus 20 to 30 minutes just to get the temperature up before running, before operating, okay? Think about manually turn off. So somebody forgot that machines, the industrial heat press will continue to be on, okay? Versus our device will automatically turn off in 13 minutes with no use, no touch to it, okay? So all of this add up is estimated to help the factory from a energy consumption, okay? It's tremendous. And time saving, that's labor, that's cost, that's time, okay? So SB4D is estimated to be at least 4 times more efficient. We're talking about one operator can manage 2 devices. And all of this is temperature and time control. So we set it up to the right temperature, right time, start pressing it, right? It counts down. When it's done, it beeps. We remove the iron-on device, and that's it, right? So with that being said, this is something we are very excited to bring out and launch it to the market. And this time, this is our official launch. Previously, we've been doing article, newsletter, have been getting a lot of good momentum from different brand partners and around their outerwear applications. So the options that we have, of course, number one, the flyer you guys see right now is the silver reflective. Okay, it's also a workwear compliant. Okay, the reason why we made it to a 60-degree wash is because there's on the occupational world, there was also a demand for us to help some customer for a breakthrough in this in this heat transfer technology. And then we can also do non-reflective, right? Black, non-reflective white. For other surface layers, we will have to work together to develop what the customer wants and needs. So visit us. Our booth is located in the hall C2, L20, okay? And then we are next to our sister company, Like Textile. That's featuring 360-degree visibility with elastic yarns, fabrics, socks, different trims. You can also use the Lightimus. So let's connect. We also on LinkedIn and kind of everywhere. Okay. Now the next, that was the last slide. We'd be glad to take some questions from the audience. Really appreciate for stopping by to listen to this talk. It's definitely an exciting time for Chimera to be rolling out of this. We're changing how, the perspective of traditional handling in the garment factory. And a lot of our garment factory partners are extremely excited to be working with us and get on board with the SB4D applications. Okay, questions? Wow. Must have done a pretty good job. Huh? Everybody got it.
Everything is clear, so thank you very much. Are there some questions? We have Pia around with a microphone. I have an open one as well. Some questions? No questions, no questions. You did so super well.
Well, I hope I did.
You did, thank you so much. So have a good show, have a good day.
Yep.
You'll be around.
So stop by our booth. We can talk about any difficulty you guys have, and would love to help out any way we can. We are your strategic partner in a lot of this advanced material. So come see us. Thank you.
Thank you, Phung. Have a good day.
Thank you.
And take care.
Yep.